So what did I get up to in June? Well, for one thing, I fell another month behind on these videos, so let's get caught up real quick, shall we? Okay, so there was a presidential debate between the last two guys to be POTUS, and it was a train wreck for at least one of them. Boy, was it ugly. Look at the New York Post. That is, it was ugly unless you had the bingo card like I did. Then it was fun. Then I recorded not one, but two, count them, two disgusting hot dog eating contests while documenting the Independence Day festivities for my job. Franks were flying everywhere, and I don't know when I'll ever be hungry for a hot dog again, seriously. But the consolation prize was a lot of good music, starting with this 103-year-old Long Island veteran who belted out a number of fantastic patriotic songs on his clarinet. The other festivities were then topped off by a performance on the big stage at Point Lookout by Starship, who, to my surprise, were very good, very tight, and had more hits than I had ever given them credit for, so I enjoyed about 5 or 6 songs before bugging out of the show. That same night, I ventured out to see O. Ellamore, quickly becoming my favorite cover band. I saw them at Plattdeutsch, and they did not disappoint. They were fantastic. And it rained at the end, and it was just a beautiful night to get out there and thrash to those guys. I had a fun little jam session with my pal Jimmy Nonnen at his studio in Whitestone, and that's always a blast. I even got some drum help from an unlikely source. Animal! Sadly, in June, my dad's favorite ball player, Willie Howard Mays, the Say Hey Kid, passed away at the ripe old age of 93. He was often called the greatest living ball player, and my father used to refer to him as that. And I absolutely concur with that assessment. I went out to a baseball card shop that day in Comac, and I bought some old Willie cards. And most importantly, one with him wearing a Met uniform in either 72 or 3. And I also bought some Gil Hodges cards. Baseball cards are good for the soul. My sister continued to troll me using the U.S. mail, which I'm pretty sure makes her an unindicted felon. But since she lives in California, she'll probably be out on the street again by lunchtime. So, whatever. And lastly, my documentary film, The Old Ball Game, the QBH story, was selected to be featured in another film festival. This one will be in Long Beach on Long Island at the end of July. So we began to work on the press kit for that festival, as well as fooling around with ideas for the lobby posters. And we cannot wait to show this film already. Anyway, that's my June. I know, I somehow managed to not show any Jones Beach footage until this late in the edit, so let me make up for that now. See you next month.